guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Black Friday and more specifically the things that I'm planning on purchasing during the Black Friday and Cyber Week sales. I've always felt like sale season is a really overwhelming and sometimes stressful time to shop, but I really like to use this opportunity to not only invest in my wardrobe and things that maybe are a little bit out of my budget at full price but are much more attainable when they've got that discount applied, but also to think about my Christmas shopping list. And that's probably the biggest thing that I like to use Black Friday for, is stocking up on any Christmas gifts. One thing that I do tend to do when I'm thinking about creating the wish list of items I'd like to check out during the sales is to apply the 30-day shopping rule. So usually these are things that I've had bookmarked or that I've had saved down, I'm going to get into this in a second, for at least 30 days or more before I consider buying it. If at the end of the 30 days I still really love it, I still really want to add it to my wardrobe, it still feels like a perfect fit, or actually just in general for purchases around the house, and that's when I know it's going to be a good and worthwhile buy. Now today's video is actually in collaboration with Shoptagr, and I'm so excited to partner up with them again. You've heard me talk about them before. They're essentially like a personal shopping assistant. They basically help you to get the best deal on your purchases. So not only can you get the item that you really love and you really want to add to your wardrobe, but if you use it wisely, you can also get it at a discount. Shoptagr are doing a $500 Black Friday giveaway. So if you want to be in for a chance to win, all you have to do is be signed up or sign up for the Shoptagr service, tag at least 2 items during the 1st and the 24th of November, and then the winner will be notified on the 25th of November. So I think that's really amazing. Now I'm going to show you guys how you use Shoptagr before I start talking about the items that I have got on my Black Friday wish list. If you're new to Shoptagr, the first thing you're going to want to do is create an account, and then you'll want to download the Shoptagr button for your browser. This allows you to easily save items that you love during your online browsing experience. So what you do is when you're on any of your favorite stores and you spot something that you absolutely adore or that you think would be perfect to potentially invest in, or maybe that you would like to buy but only if it's on sale, you then click the Shoptagr button. And you'll find that once you've got the button installed, you'll have a little pop-up that'll show on the right hand side of your screen, but you can also click the Shoptagr button in your actual browser toolbar. From here you can choose things like the color if there are different options, the sizing information, and when you want to be notified whether there is any price change or certain percentage price changes. I will usually do any price change, and from here you can add it to a list. So I've got ones set up for shoes, handbags, for my minimal style wardrobe, ones for autumn winter, and for spring summer as well. And I find that this is a really easy way for me to keep track of different categories of items. What happens from here is that if the item goes on sale, whether there's a flash sale or it's just been permanently discounted, you'll receive an email notification straight to your inbox that lets you know. So you're kind of the first to know when it goes on sale, which I absolutely love, and it's a great way to make sure that you are getting a good deal on any investment buys. You'll also be notified if an item that's sold out has come back in stock. One of the newer features on Shoptagr is that they now also automatically show any coupons that are available on the site too. So when you're looking through your list, you will be able to see if there is any discounts available to you and the coupon code that you would need to use in order to be able to access that discount. So it's such an incredible feature. I've been using Shoptagr for years and I find it a really amazing tool, especially as we head into sale season, to make sure that I'm getting the best bang for my buck, particularly for those items that I have really seriously planned on purchasing for my wardrobe. I am going to leave a link down in the description box below where you can go and check Shoptagr out and sign up. I honestly cannot recommend the service enough. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you will have seen me mention that I've used it to get so many bargains. So it's definitely such a useful tool when it comes to online shopping. Now, I want to talk through some of the items that I've got here for my Black Friday wish list. I've actually got quite a few things here. They're not all fashion related. I do have some sort of homewares pieces here. But the first thing I want to start with is Missamma Jewelry. I actually took advantage of the Black Friday sales last year to pick up my first 2 pieces from Missamma, and I've been so pleased with the quality of them. They've worn and held up so well. They actually can withstand getting wet as well. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you get them wet accidentally, you don't have to worry about the gold plating wearing off or anything like that. So there's a few things that I spotted that I really like from the Lucy Williams collection, her latest one, which is the 1989 collection. I just thought that this was so spot on. It's just lots of really chunky chains and chunky earrings, which is, I guess, the direction I want my jewelry to go in. So the first thing that I spotted that I really liked is the gold Aegis chain necklace. I like the fact that this is quite a thick, weighty looking chain, very simple and minimal though. There's not really much to it aside from the chain links. So I've just got it all on my phone so that I can remember. Then I also really like the gold Axiom chain bracelet. So again, it's a bit more of a chunkier bracelet. At the moment, I've just got this one here from a jewelry that I wear, and I'd really love to be able to stack this with something else that's also a chain bracelet, but that is maybe a little bit thicker and a bit weightier. It just feels a little bit more heavy. The final piece from Missamma that I really like is the gold Bayer hoops, or Bayer hoops. These are essentially hoop earrings, but they're very thick and chunky, and they have a bubbled textured design to them. I thought these were a really nice statement earring. As you guys know, I really love my statement earrings. These ones are for donor jewelry, but I just love this sort of thing. I think they're really beautiful, especially if you tend to wear much more minimal outfits like I do. The next thing I would really like to invest in is a slightly larger handbag, so maybe I guess a medium-sized handbag. One thing that I have noticed, especially when I'm kind of commuting into the city, is that I usually got a book with me, but it doesn't fit into many of my smaller handbags, which, while they fit all of my essentials day to day, because I don't carry around that much, if I want to carry a book, they just don't cut the mustard. So I either have to carry the book in my hand or I have to take a tote bag with me, neither of which is really ideal. So I have been thinking about potentially investing in another designer handbag. I'm not 100% set on the brand or the actual style. I mean, I'm very unfussy when it comes to this sort of thing. I even wouldn't mind buying a pre-loved one, so I'm keeping an eye on the Real because I'm sure over Black Friday they'll probably have some sort of discount going, or at least one of those, you know, spend X amount, you get X dollars in store credit. Either way, I'd be quite happy with that. But also I'll probably be looking on Net-a-Porter and Matches and also Essence to see what options there are out there. If you can recommend any bags that you think are really great quality, that have held up really well, which sort of fit the bill, probably in classic design with gold hardware, let me know in the comment section below. But that's sort of the second thing I have on my list. The next one is a very, very practical wish list item. It is baby onesies from Marc & Spencer. Now, I've been looking out for very just basic plain white onesies, and I don't want to buy too many because I know I'll be doing a lot of laundry. And the best ones that I've spotted, at least in terms of value for money, are from Marc & Spencer. They're organic cotton, and they do come in loads of different styles. So they've got the long sleeved ones that don't have pants, and they've got the one, you know, they've got the onesies with the pants. I'm not sure the technical names on these, but I just like the fact that they were very basic, and my sister-in-law has used them and she said that they're fantastic. So that's a really great testimonial from someone who's currently got a baby. So I thought I would wait until the sale to pick some up because they do them in bulk packs. So I will link the ones that I'm planning on getting down in the description box below. The next thing that I want to get is from Adairs, and it's some new bed linen. Now, our bed here that I'm currently sitting on, we desperately need new sheets. We had some really just plain simple cotton ones, but they weren't the best quality. They actually tore, and we're now using them as rags. And right now we've got mismatched sheets. So we've got a plain white sheet over the top of an old Sheridan fitted sheet, which is actually in a lilac color, and while I don't mind it, the issue is that it discolors if you use any particular products. And there's something that Luke uses as part of his skincare routine, which has just kind of put these big discolored splotches on both the pillowcases and the sheets and the bedding for it. So I just want to get some plain white, maybe linen bedding from Adairs, and I'm sure they will have some sort of a sale. I'm also a Linen Lovers member, so it means you get an additional discount on top. So I'm hoping something good pops up because that's something that we are in need of. And I also need to replace the bedding in the large spare room. The actual bed linen, not the duvet, has rips in it, so it needs to be replaced. The next thing is an eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. I know I have talked about the Camel palette and said that I didn't think it was worth the money. However, I really love the look of the Bieber palette. I've only seen great reviews about it, and if I'm thinking about, you know, the actual quality and the blendability and the pigmentation of the Natasha Denona eyeshadows, it is really great. It's just more that I find that the shimmers tend to wear down really quickly, and if it is a super hot day, I do find that it does crease up a little bit, but honestly, I do get creasing with a lot of my eyeshadows just because I have oily eyelids. So I think that's something I might invest in if it goes on sale during the Black Friday sales. And I do want to mention, I'm not going to be buying all of these things. This is just sort of a general wish list. The things I'll definitely be buying are bed sheets and baby clothes. Everything else is just sort of a nice to have. So next on my list is just a simple pair of black leather slides, and I've been talking about getting these Saint Laurent slides for a really long time, and I think if they go on sale it might be the time. I'm gonna see, because I don't want to end up buying a pair of shoes that are too small so close to my third trimester when my ankles and my feet might swell up a little bit. So I don't know, you guys tell me what you think, but I have been sort of umming and ahhing about whether now is the time to actually invest in some, because I would really like a very basic minimal slide for the summer. Oh, I do have another makeup product on my list here, and that is from Nude Sticks. It's the Bondi Bay cream bronzer. And you guys know how much I love cream products. Honestly, they're my favorite when it comes to base products. I just think they look so natural on your skin. You end up looking much more glowy, much more flawless, and I use them all year round. I don't just limit their use to the spring summer months. And I've been wanting to try Bondi Bay for a long time. It's always sold out at Sephora, so I'm thinking if I can get it from somewhere else, like maybe from Beautylish or another one of those online retailers, then I will definitely be snapping it up, because I would really love a cream bronzer. It's something I do have bronzers that are powder that are really great, which I enjoy using, but I just really miss having a cream one that I can alternate between if I want. I've just got two more items on my wish list. The first being a belt from Roxanda, and this is such an expensive piece. I've talked about it on my blog before, and I'm still mulling it over because it is such a serious investment. It's a double wrap belt, and I think it's around the $700 to $800 mark, so it costs a pretty penny, but considering how much I wear belts, I feel like they're money well spent, at least in my wardrobe. This one's a little bit more special because it's a waist belt, so I thought it would be a really great statement maker over the top of blazers, but also worn with dresses and maybe with like a big chunky knit and high-waisted skinny jeans or something like that. So that's another item that I've been thinking about buying. I do wish it came in classic black. I think it's just tan, navy and ivory, so I probably want to go for the tan, but yeah, just another one I'm mulling over. That's probably not an item that I'll end up buying. The last item on my Black Friday wish list is actually just a plain black dress from Reformation. I do feel like buying from Reformation can be quite expensive, so I want to see if there's any sales on, but there is a dress called I think it's called the Zarina dress or the Marina dress. The Zarina dress, and it's basically a mid-length midi dress that is fitted at the bust with a little notch neckline, which I thought was just very simple, very elegant, feminine. Could wear it now, could wear it after the pregnancy, and that was what really drew me to it. I do have enough dresses in my wardrobe, I think, to see me through the rest of the pregnancy, but if it goes on sale, it's something that I may look at getting. So that is kind of a look at my Black Friday wish list. I will leave all of the items that I mentioned linked below, as well as a link to Shoptagr, so go and check them out if you aren't already signed up to them, and don't forget about the Black Friday giveaway that they have. I think it's such an incredible prize if you end up being the winner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to know what you are thinking about buying this Black Friday, if you're actually purchasing anything at all, or if you're going to skip them completely. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time with a brand new one. Thank you so much for watching again, and see you soon. Bye!